Well, hey guys, good morning everyone. So we're going to pick up where we left off yesterday and we're going to learn this blues. Some of you know that I have an iMusicAcademy group, a membership, and it's been really awesome. We launched, well, we still haven't launched publicly, but we have 10 students, I think. But we've been writing all these blues songs. And the one we wrote this week was using this C6 lick, right, or C6 chord. It's a great sound, kind of an old school sound, and we're putting it with this nice little bass line. So what I want you guys to do is I put the chart. It's a very quick link. Just click the link and download it. And that way it'll help you with your fingering. It has all the notes in it, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. So here we go. Let's go ahead and dig in. I'll wait for a few people to come in. First thing we want to do is I have my students practicing this rhythm. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and so in the left hand you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Hey Vicky, how's it going? So you have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and so the E and the G get the bass notes. Get the syncopation. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3. One and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. And one way that you can get these rhythms is if you actually play them straight. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And this is a great exercise for just practicing and getting your rhythm together. It's a great syncopation happening there. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and once again we can practice our left hand only. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and our right hand 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, and that's just C, E, G, and A, and C, E, G, and A, right? Okay, let's go ahead and it's okay if we don't have a lot of people at first. I think I made this public. I don't know if I added this to any playlist, but let's just go ahead and start teaching and see if anyone comes in. So we're doing the first lick of this song, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ends on the 6th note, which is really nice. We have, it sets us up for the nice C6, right? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and when you think about one of the things we do is chord tones on downbeats and things like that, making sure we have a lot of chord tones. And this actually, because I'm doing on the end of 1 and 2 and 3, I'm actually starting kind of on a dissonant note there with that E flat on a downbeat. I think it's okay though. I kind of like it because then it goes back into more chord tones and ends on a nice happy 6th note. So we have this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Let me make sure I'm doing that right. 1 and 2, 3. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and okay, now let's talk about how we lock up the hands. We have 1 and 2 and the C and the E are the first thing that I see that lock up together. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and the E and the G's also lock up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and now this is interesting because it's G with the A and then A with the G. Left hand, listen to this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then it hits C's together. 1 and 2 and E and C together. Actually, that's not the right melody. Yeah, you go up, and what you do at the top is you're going to hit your fourth finger and kind of slide, not really slide, but kind of hammer on to the E and then down to the A. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So the G and the A are together, okay? 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So for my students yesterday, what I said I wanted them to do is two things: to learn the first lick, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the left hand to practice this solo, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the other assignment was to use the C6 chord along with the bass line and see if we can lock that up. So let's do that again while we're waiting on a few more people to come in. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 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 you can actually practice that, of course, on any chord. You also practice that on the F chord. 1 and 2 and 3, and then that's a F6 chord. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. What about on G6? And back to C. Now the link is in the description. Go ahead and just click it. It's really quick. You just click, download, boom, and then you have the chart. Has the fingering and everything. But I would like you to like this video if you're enjoying this content, and also say hello in the chat if you get a chance. Okay, so now I'm going to put the first lick together with the second part of the blues song, which is the C6 part. We have this second part. Now it's going to go up to the F. The bass line is 5, 3, 2, 1, 2. 5, 3, 2, 1, 2. And then our right hand, we're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's the next part of the song. 1 and 2 and 3. Notice that I am hammering on my third finger to my fourth. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and notice that the A's are together. 1 and 2 and 3. Let me make sure that's right. I think that's the right rhythm. Let me just check that because I changed it. Let me just check. Yeah, that's it. I just want to make sure I had it written out the correct way for you guys, especially as I'm teaching it. Okay, all right, here we go. And then it does da ba da ba da ba da. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So we have the F part, 1 and 2 and 3, 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. And then it does the first part again. And And then the last part actually goes up to the E for a G6 lick, right? And notice the theme on when I went to F, I did the same idea. Then on E, I'm doing the same thing. And I like the fingering for me 3/4, 3 2 1 2. And this is written in that PDF below. What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey, download that PDF. It's right below. Just click and hit the download button. It'll put it right on your computer. So you have da 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 da. All right, so again, I made this very easy today for you guys to get it. When you click the link in the description, you hit download, it goes right to your computer. Just do me a favor and just say "got it" in the chat, just so I know who's getting it. And then if you would leave a like, that would be awesome. I want to make this as easy as possible. Okay, so I'll review the whole song. We're going to start, and again, you get this C6 pattern, which is great. Practice it in all keys. The left hand is very simple: 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and in the right hand we're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 3 4 and 1 and 2. I get a lot of comments, a lot of emails that you guys saying, I really enjoy what we're doing, but I have trouble with the rhythm. And what I want to say to that is that I totally understand, and that's okay, because there are ways that we can fix that. And I do this myself, where you have certain rhythms, but in order to, if you straighten them out, it starts to become really easy in terms, it's almost like you're mathematically lining things up. For instance, I can play this straight instead of this 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3. If you play it straight, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So if you play it straight, and we do this with our blues licks as well, we learn how to play things straight, and then it starts to where you get it on your fingers, you get it in your muscle memory, and then it starts to become really easy. Even on the first lick of the song, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3, and if we played it for some of you, that's going to feel really awkward, difficult to play, because you're not used to that kind of thing. But if you learn it like this, 1 and 2, and 2 and 3, and if you learn how to read music, or if you know how to read music, then it makes it even that much easier, because you're looking at the notes and you see exactly where they line up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. All right, I hope that you guys are getting the chart. Again, I want you to just make sure you like the video, and then just put, hey, I got the chart. Just very simple. Okay, so let's keep going through the song. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. Now the F chord. Sorry, it's on the and. First part. Excuse me, G6. All right, the very last part of the song does the first part of the lick, and then we do a kind of a walk up in our left hand. C, E, F, F sharp, G, G. In our right hand, we're doing, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and I'm doing 4 to 5. Let me make sure I have that right. That's what I did. Da 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 da. So we have. Yeah, that's the end. And when you're practicing this kind of stuff, you guys have the chart below. Make sure that you spend time with just maybe the very last part. Okay? And pick certain things you want to do. Maybe it's just you want to work on this C6 idea. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... I didn't do that right. So when I get to that, the F chord, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and when I get to the next word, da bo da bo da bo da da bo da bo da bo da. That's just eighth notes. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So as I'm lining it up, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3. Any questions on that so far? I guess nobody has downloaded that chart. You can download it in about 15 seconds, or at least you didn't put in there. Again, just say hello, just say got it in the chat if you're getting it, because I try to make these PDFs available for you guys, even those of you who are not in our membership area, and that's fine. But I definitely want you to see how cool it is to be able to have the notes. And if you feel that you don't read music that well, that's okay too, because you can see all the fingerings, and as you follow along, you can start to see how you can start to kind of learn how to read music. And these blues things that we're doing are simple enough that you can easily learn how to do this. And it shows you the fingerings, and you'll be able to see, oh, he's on this finger using this finger. So I do have the audio files that I sent out to everybody using the finale chart, so that's, I think, helpful. Let me try to play it exactly as it's written. So what I did, guys, is this morning I took all the different blues songs that we've been writing over the last couple of months, and I picked out 15 of the ones that we've done, and I'm going to kind of rank them in order. And then I'm either going to do an iMusicAcademy book of all the songs. I've already compiled the 15 songs, so they're all PDFs, all detailed, fingerings, everything's written out. And then the audio files that go with the chart. I could do another product, which iMusicAcademy songs, blues songs or something like that, whatever. Very creative, I know, in the title. Or we could do another 5-week course. You guys remember that we've done Blues Volume 1 in all keys. We've done blues shapes in all keys. But I really need your feedback. Do you guys like the idea of doing a course where we do it together, which it's like we did 4 days a week for 5 weeks. And those for Blues Volume 1 in all keys, and those we had 50 people sign up for that, and that was really cool, and that's kind of what ended up starting the membership. But I also do products, where it's like I do courses to like help people who just want to focus on their own time and do whatever. So we could do either one of those ideas for these blues songs, but I really feel like we need to do a course with these blues songs because they've been super helpful to me, and I think to our members as well. So I want to know what you guys think about that. It doesn't sound good unless you do the hammer on. One great thing about all of these blues songs and all the blues courses and things we've done at iMusicAcademy, and I can say this for any course anywhere in the world, is that once you learn this stuff, that you can start to use your knowledge to do different bass lines and other things we've worked on. Like every song we've learned, and there's always a reason why we learn these different bass line patterns, because you learn all this material of how to play a lick like this, and then you can use it over a different bass line. Like I haven't done this, but let's just say if I wanted to take this idea, so what am I doing? I'm just using the one, like quarter notes, right, for this bass line. And I want you to be able to play a melody with a different bass line, something that we've worked on before, right? So or I could do this. Or I could do this. So yeah, any kind of bass line will work over the melody. Let me go back to our bass line since you guys have the chart now. So Very cool. Any questions on any of that? Courses with 4 or 5 bass lines. Yeah, we've been doing that lately, right? We've been working on this bass line over and over and different things. We've been doing this. We've been doing this and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. We've been doing this. We've been doing this, the one we just did today, 1 and 2 and 3. By the way, this is, I'm sure we have some of our members watching today, but I'm doing a fun thing for the weekend. I'm going to do whatever the prices are on all of our iMusicAcademy blues and jazz courses. Instead of whatever they are, I'm going to do $9.99 through the end of the week, or to the end of the weekend. And my hope is that more people will, whether it's at iMusicAcademy or somewhere else, get something that you can focus in on, whether it be a blues course or something like that, or a group of some kind, and get involved and have fun with all this stuff. All right, I do want your feedback, guys. As you download this, let me know if you're enjoying the chart that I put the link below. It should be working. I guess that's another thing I should say is somebody test it out and make sure it's working. Let me make sure I actually put the link in there. Okay. All right, I think I see it there. It's a Google Drive. Take you 15 seconds. And then again, if you want to put a comment that you got the chart, that would mean a lot to me as well, to know that people are out there actually want to download it. And then like this video if you're enjoying it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is a great practice right here. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Let's talk about a couple quick shortcuts that you can use. Things to help you lock up your hands is that when I play the first bass note, that's obviously by itself, 1 and 2. So then the first and is by itself. It's a short C6 chord, C, E, G, and A. 1 and 2 and then the next one, the E, gets the C, E, and G, right? Gets the chord, and so does the G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So I'm visualizing, okay, this is going to be by itself, 1 and 2, and these are together, 2 and 3 and 4. 1 by itself, 1 and 2, together, together. All right, any questions on that? All right, I guess that's about enough. I'm going to send out something to our iMusicAcademy family, just touching base. And then I'm going to iMusicAcademy right away, and I'm going to make sure that all the blues and jazz courses are on sale, and I think I'll send out an email. And then the last thing is, we are going to, I'm going to go pro, I say go pro, I'm going to go live with telling everybody, not live, but in a video about our membership course. When I feel like we're ready to invite the public to be a part of it if they want to. Again, we have 10 people that have been in it for months, last couple of months, and I haven't advertised it in one bit. It's a really cool community, and they get access, of course, to everything. But anyway, it's a really cool membership area. It's amazing. I use it all the time myself. I say it's amazing because I put so much work into it, and I feel like I didn't do it myself. I had a really cool community to help put it all together. So I have them to thank as much as anything that I've done. So, all right, guys, have a good practice session. Like this video, grab that chart, and I will see you guys in the next